Legend Mick Foley, and you are watching C-RadTV here, right here on YouTube. Have a nice day.
This is Cody Diener, and you are watching C-RadTV on YouTube. And just like Cody Diener, C-RadTV lives by two simple words. Just give her, yeah.
How's it going, guys? It's Brad C at a Monday Night Raw review from April 15th. The Superstar Shakeup, and before we start this review, as well, for anyone that doesn't know, April 15th was my 21st birthday. So yeah, episode of Raw review on my birthday. How about that? If anyone's wondering, I actually got this Red Wings hat as a gift from a couple of my friends at work. So yeah, not a bad present. If you look on the side here, it has the name on the side. How about that? And that's a pretty cool hat. So yeah, of course, pretty good present. But yeah, let's go ahead and just jump right into the review. Just thought I'd mention that real quick. So we start off Raw with Stephanie McMahon coming out to the ring. So Stephanie comes out. Stephanie then goes and then welcomes out Shane McMahon and tells the crowd to give Shane a standing ovation. So then Shane McMahon comes out. Shane gets booed massively. So then Steph goes and says that Canada loves Shane. And then more boos rain. It's like, no, you dumb bitch. Canada hates Shane. Do you not hear the boos in the crowd, you dumbass? Get your fucking ears clean. So then Shane goes on and demands the ring announcer to once again introduce him as the best in America. So then Shane goes and then speaks to the WWE Universe in French by saying he's the best in America in French. Since Shane goes on and says that the French he speaks is the Peruvian French that they speak in Montreal. Because if you didn't tell, not only was it in Canada, it was also in Montreal, Quebec. So then Steph goes on and says this shakeup starts the journey to next year's Mania. So we are official, so I guess does this mean we're officially on the road to WrestleMania 36? I thought the road to WrestleMania 36 doesn't start till 2020. I guess they must be changing shit on the fly. So then Shane goes on and shows moments from last year. Mainly the ones where Shane was beating up The Miz and Miz's dad at Fastlane back in March. So then as they were about to introduce the first superstar to be shaken up to go from SmackDown to Raw, Miz's music hits, and then Miz comes out from the crowd. And then Miz goes and attacks Shane from behind to start a brawl. So I guess this means Miz is officially going back to Monday Night Raw again. Jesus Christ, it seems like an even number year, Miz goes to SmackDown, but an odd number year, Miz goes to Raw. A tale of 2 years. Shane would then fight back on Miz. Shane would then throw Miz in the crowd. Miz would then fight back by grabbing a chair, which then prompts Shane to leave the ring while Miz busted himself open. I'm guessing that was more likely blading there. But yeah, Miz is officially on Monday Night Raw. So next up, we get an 8-man tag team match. We get the team of Ricochet, Aleister Black, and the Raw Tag Team Champions Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder. And I think after the live show event, Kurt Hawkins' win streak is at 4 wins in a row. They take on the team of the Revival. And Formal and Eric and Ivar, formerly Hanson and Rowe, of the new team, the Viking Experience, formerly the NXT Tag Team Champions, the War Raiders. So the War Raiders got a name change to the Viking Experience, and they also got rebranding. Let's go watch this match. I'll give my thoughts about the name change after. So highlights of the match. Scott's arm toss is good along with Kurt's arm toss. Zack and Kurt's leg sweep, side slam combo was pretty good. Aleister's arm drag was good along with Dash's strikes. Ricochet's basement drop kick was also good along with the double back body drop. Aleister, Ricochet, Kurt, and Zack. Dash's strikes are pretty good. I already said that one. Damn. The Vikings double body slam was good along with Revival's double team leg drop. Kurt's arm drag was good along with Zack's missile drop kick and his painting faceplant. Zack's leg drop was also good along with Aleister's pump knee. Ricochet's head scissor and his double knees were also good, but when Ricochet goes for the moonsault, there was a botch there because it completely missed Dash Wilder. So either Ricochet didn't work on it properly, or Dash Wilder was not in proper position. Like, it completely missed Dash, but Dash sold it because reasons. Leads to the ending. The Vikings hit the last ride on Zack. The Viking Experience get the 3 count for the win. And I honestly liked War Raiders better. But oh well. Let's just continue on. And we also find out that this shakeup also affects NXT and 205 Live. Because it has been announced that Cedric Alexander will be going to Monday Night Raw. So congratulations, Cedric. You have been freed from that hellhole Pittsburgh division known as 205 Live. May your talents not get wasted on Monday Night Raw. Now you're gonna have some real opponents. So next up we get a one-on-one match. We get Intercontinental Champion Finn Balor versus a newcomer to Raw, Andrade Cien Almas with Zelina Vega. So Andrade has been moved to Raw. And I guess this means the War Raiders are officially called up to the main roster, while they're still champions. Well, this all but confirms that the War Raiders will be dropping the NXT tag titles at the next TakeOver event. Like, that's all now but a given. So, highlights of the match. Andrade's double knees in the corner would go along with his missile dropkick, along with Finn's missile dropkick. And Finn's dropkick. Finn's tornado DDT was good along with his dropkick to the ropes. Finn's low dropkick in the corner was good along with his elbow. Finn's swing blade was also good. Andrade's bicycle moonsault kick was pretty well done. Pretty good sequence there. Finn's second missile dropkick was going along with his enziguri. Finn would botch the clothesline over the top rope, almost falling off the rope. That could have been ugly. But Finn was able to quickly recover and still hit it. Finn's cannonball dive was also good. To reach the match ending, while the ref was checking Andrade, Zelina would take advantage, hitting Hurricane Rana on Finn to the barricade. Andrade would then go hit the hammerlock DDT on Finn. Andrade gets the 3 count for the win. But victory due to outside interference is always a sin. So yeah, assist to Zelina Vega, but Andrade is victorious in his Raw debut. So yeah, Andrade, welcome to Monday Night Raw. Your talents are probably going to be wasted since Raw will be a PG crap fest. And SmackDown will become a 14A+ show. So yeah, next up, we get Elias in the ring. So then Elias goes on and once again reminds everybody that fuckboy Buckethead John Cena ruined his Mania moment again. Yes, Elias, we get it. We know, Cena fucked you over again and pulled politics on you. We know. So then Elias says that his music's so powerful that it brought back fuckboy Buckethead and the old bastard himself, The Undertaker. So then Elias goes on and says that Undertaker is jealous of him. Say what now? What? What the fuck does Undertaker have to be jealous about on you, man? The fuck are you going on about? Huh? And oh, by the way, I already got my tickets from Niagara Falls Comic Con to go meet Undertaker. So yeah, there will be a vlog for that. I got an autograph. And keep in mind here, this autograph and photo op was fucking expensive as shit. I'll say this here, I paid over $300 for this. So yeah, you better enjoy the vlog for it and the experience. But yeah, I am going to Niagara Falls Comic Con this year, so there will be a vlog. Like I already mentioned in my last vlog that I recently did. So yeah, check that out. But yeah, I will be meeting Undertaker in June. There you go. So then Elias goes on and says that the Bell Center could be packed and energetic if the Montreal Canadiens would make the playoffs. And then the boos intensify. Come on, the Montreal fans in the crowd. Oh, taking the shots in Montreal, the Canadiens. I love it. As a Red Wings fan, I hate Montreal the most. I fucking hate the Habs. Can't stand them bums. And besides, the only thing the Montreal fans have been good at the last 20-some years is bringing those fucking LA chants in. But goddamn. But yeah, I'm glad that Montreal missed the Stanley Cup playoffs this year. I'm glad they missed it. Didn't want to see them in. So then Elias goes on and says that anyone that interrupts him won't show their face ever again. And then Rey Mysterio's music hits and Rey Mysterio comes out. So Rey Mysterio is officially going back to Monday Night Raw again. For the first time since I think it's 2014. So Rey is back on Monday Night Raw, and how ironic is that? Next person that interrupts Elias won't show their face again. And Rey Mysterio wears a mask. The irony. Elias has been a master of irony the last 2 weeks. Last week, Elias said anyone that interrupts him is a dead man, and then Undertaker came out. This week, Elias says anyone that interrupts him won't show their face again, and Rey Mysterio comes out. Man, Elias is a master of the irony. We need to hail him and bow to him. So when Rey comes out, Rey goes into the ring, brawl ensues. Rey almost falls off the top rope, almost botching it. Rey almost had a bad wipeout there. So then when Rey gets the upper hand, Elias would leave the ring and then Rey would stand tall. But not for long, because then Lars Sullivan music hits, and Lars Sullivan comes out to the ring. Rey goes and immediately then hits a drop kick on Lars Sullivan, and then Rey takes some shots at Lars. But Lars would be unfazed by it. And it was at this moment, so then Rey goes to jump at Lars, and Lars catches him at midair. And it was at this moment Rey Mysterio knew he fucked up. Because then Lars would then go and hit the freak accident on Rey Mysterio. And then Lars would then go and hit a sit-out powerbomb on Rey Mysterio. Because if Lars went for that flying headbutt, he would probably kill Rey. Because that's like over 300 pounds against somebody that's not even 170 pounds. Or 180 pounds. I'm not sure how much weight Rey lost during this time away from WWE. But it's somewhere around 170 to 180. Somewhere around there. But yeah. I guess this is me. Lars is officially on Monday Night Raw. But we already know that Rey Mysterio will be on Raw. So Rey will be on the PG Crap Fest. So then continuing on. Next up we get Bobby Roode and Chad Gable come out to the ring. So then Bobby goes and says that they could beat any team at WWE when they are on their game. Alrighty, let's give them a real team then. So then Chad says they're opening an open challenge to any team in the back and says the invitation is open. So their open challenge will be accepted by the Usos, Jimmy and Jay. So the Usos are also jumping ship to Monday Night Raw from SmackDown. Usos, welcome back to Monday Night Raw where you can be with your cousin Roman Reigns. Please step forth and have your careers wasted on a PG shit show. So, highlights of the match. Chad's belly-to-belly was good along with his waist lock. Jimmy's enziguri was going along with Jay's enziguri. Jimmy's Samoa drop was good along with Jimmy's Rikishi splash in the corner. Or his hip attack. Whatever you want to call it, I guess. Rude's blockbuster was good along with Jimmy's back body drop. The Usos double super kick was also good, waits to the match ending. So, Usos hit the Uso splash on Chad. Jey Uso gets the 3 count for the win. So Usos are also victorious in their Raw debut. So yeah, Usos, welcome back to Raw. Too bad you're going to be on a PG shit show. That no one's going to watch it come October when SmackDown goes to Fox. But yeah, next up, we get to Moment of Bliss. Yes, the Moment of Bliss is back, and Alexa's special guest in this episode is Sami Zayn. And we're in Sammy's hometown of Montreal. So Sammy comes out with his music. The crowd sings his music and it gets a loud eruption. So then Sammy goes and has his music play 2 more times so he can hear the crowd reaction. Wait a minute. I thought Sammy said the fans make him sick and they were toxic. But I guess things are different when you're in your hometown. So then Sammy goes on and then starts the goddamn LA chants because those Montreal Canadian fans know those chants very well. I think they even tried to bring them to Detroit for a game between the Red Wings and the Canadiens, bring the LA chants into Little Caesars Arena. No. Just no. No. So then Sammy goes and says he loves Montreal. But then Sammy says he can't stand the people that live in Montreal. Oh, so Sammy hates the French. Oui, oui. And yes, I do know some good French. I know very limited French, but enough to get around. Somehow, I don't know that much good French, but somehow I did very well in French class in high school. So figure that one out. So then Sammy goes on and says that being on Raw is the low point of his week. And then Sammy says he doesn't want to be here in Montreal. So then Sammy goes on and says that the cheers the crowd makes for him make him sick. So then the crowd immediately then goes and chants Kevin Owens. And then Sammy says the Kevin Owens chants make him sicker. Well, technically, Kevin Owens isn't from Montreal. He's from Marysville, Quebec, which is not that far away from Montreal. I think it's like a suburb. I'll double check the map. So then Sammy goes on and says that the fans are insecure and use him to take their anger out on them. And then Sammy goes and says the fans should be ashamed of themselves. So Sammy is once again blaming the fans for WWE being a shithole again. Just watch my review the last couple weeks. Just watch my review from last week and it will explain everything. About me saying the fans are not what's wrong with WWE. Wash, rinse, repeat. So then Alexa goes on and says the fans are not the problem with WWE and that Sammy is because Sammy claims he's perfect. So Alexa did watch my review last week where I said it's not the fans' fault the company's a poorly run shithole. At least somebody acknowledged what I said last week. Thank you, Sammy. So then Sammy goes and says that the Montreal crowd are not his people. And then Sammy mentioned that he moved to Orlando. So I guess this means the Orlando fans are now his people. Good to know. At least Sammy did the right thing and got the hell out of Montreal the first chance he got. Honestly, Montreal are not my people either. I can't stand Montreal. So then Sammy goes on and says that he's leaving Montreal again. So then the crowd goes and then does the goodbye song. And then Sammy responds to that song by telling the fans he'll see them in hell. Alrighty then. And we'd also find out that per the Superstar shakeup, Eric Young will be going to Monday Night Raw. Oh fuck. No, Eric. No, this is the worst case scenario. I don't want Eric Young on Raw. Eric Young's talents will be for sure wasted on Raw. He'll for sure be a jobber unless he faces Trash Mahal. Damn it. Well, Eric Young, I really hope you enjoyed your time on SmackDown NXT because on Raw, your talents are about to be wasted. So next up, we get a women's tag team match. We get the women's tag champions, the Iconics, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. Well, since they're the tag champions, they'll be floating from brand to brand. They take on the team of Bayley and newcomer to Raw, Naomi. So for the first time since, I think it's 2016, Naomi is officially on Monday Night Raw. Yes, if you're wondering, Sasha Banks will not be Bayley's partner for the foreseeable future. Because you know that whole tag team situation at WrestleMania? Turned out Sasha was completely pissed about it because Sasha thought they were going to have a long title run. And they didn't find out they were dropping the titles until the day of the event. Because most of those matches, it was announced like a couple weeks in advance, but they told Sasha and Bayley they were dropping the titles the day of the event. And Sasha got pissed. I believe she threw a temper tantrum backstage after the match, got right in Vince's face. And then Sasha said that now she wants to get the hell out of here. She wants nothing to do with this company anymore as demand her release. Here's the problem, Sasha. Vince ain't gonna give it to you. So WWE is giving Sasha a few weeks to think about her decision, hoping she calms down. So yeah, it looks like Sasha Banks wants to fuck off after getting fucked over. Honestly, I don't blame her when WWE is a poorly run gong show. Honestly, she'd be better off making a name for herself on the indies. At least on the indies, her talents will not be wasted. She'll probably end up going to AEW or even Ring of Honor, or hell, even New Japan for all that we know. But yeah, Sasha is gonna be pretty much gone in the coming days. But yeah, we will continue on though. Probably in a couple months. Because WWE's gonna be doing their spring cleaning, so could Sasha be on the list maybe? We'll have to wait and see. But if Sasha does leave, that's a big blow to WWE. That's a very marketable talent that's going to be gone. If Sasha does leave. So, to this tag matchup, highlights of the match. Naomi's jawbreaker was good along with Bayley's Bayley to belly. Not much happened in this match. Match ending. Naomi hits the split moonsault on Billy. Naomi gets the 3 count for the win. So Naomi is victorious in her return to Raw. So yeah, Naomi, prepare to have your talents wasted on Raw. So then next up, we get a one-on-one match. We get EC3 versus Braun Strowman. Because EC3 demanded competition. You want competition, huh? Oh, you're gonna get competition. You're gonna get the glory of getting completely destroyed by Braun Strowman. So before the match, as Braun gets in the ring, Braun then goes and attacks EC3 for a pre-match assault. So then EC3 then tries to retreat up the ramp, but Braun chases him down. Braun would throw EC3 into the LED board, and then Braun would hit a chokeslam on EC3, and EC3 would go through the stage near the announce table. So you have a good moment on Braun to make Braun look strong. So yeah, the match is ruled a no contest because the bell never rang. So then next up, we get a one-on-one women's match. We get the Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion, Becky Lynch, the double champ, versus Ruby Riott. And of course, when Becky Lynch came out, she then had a little brief stare down with Braun Strowman, and then Becky walked away. I don't think Braun was interested in Becky, because Becky is not Alexa Bliss. Plus, I think Becky's in a relationship with Seth Rollins, so yeah, that wouldn't work. So yeah, to the matchup. Highlights of the match. Becky's Luthez press was good along with her hip toss. Becky's sliding drop kick was good along with Ruby's leg sweep. Becky's jawbreaker was also good along with her back exploder. Ruby's falling cannonball was also good. Becky's double crossbody was also good. To clear out Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan of the Riott Squad. Match ending, Becky walks in the disarmor on Ruby Riott. Becky gets the tap out victory. But after the match, the Riott Squad would come in to attack Becky, but Becky would take out the Riott Squad for post-match assault. So then while Becky stands in the ring, Natalia's music hits, and then Natalya comes out. So then Natalya goes on and says that she is proud of her, Charlotte Flair, and Ronda Rousey for main eventing WrestleMania. So then Natalya goes on and says Bret Hart's famous line, best there is, best there was, best there ever will be. And then Natalya says that she wants the Raw Women's title. So then Becky goes and says that Natalya is an underlooked talent. And Becky says that she's been in Natalya's position before. Yes, you have for the longest time until you turn heel. The heel turn brought you back into the picture where you belong. So then Becky goes on and says that all the underlooked talent are going to be coming after her for the title. So then Becky goes on and once again calls Ronda Rousey a weirdo. Again. Please, for the love of God, come up with a better fucking insult than that. So then Becky goes on and says that she and Natalya have been knocking down doors in the indie scenes the last few years. And while Becky was talking, Lacey Evans' music hits, and Lacey Evans comes out to the ring. While Lacey was coming out, Ronda would then go on and call Lacey a dope. No, Ronda. No, Becky. That's even worse. Better fucking insult, please. So then Lacey goes, she calls Natalya a classless has-been. So at least Lacey is trying to improve her insults. Little better, you're learning. Little taking baby steps, but you're learning. And then Lacey goes on and calls both Becky and Natalya a bunch of nasties. Never mind, I take that back. You learned fucking nothing. Like, what the fuck is this shit with Lacey Evans? Is this fucking Never-Ending Story 3? Like, what the fuck is kind of insult is nasties? He's just a bunch of nasties. Get a better fucking insult. Now watch Becky and Lacey have some Twitter beef and they stay saying it's like dumbass and bitch. Like, come on, Vince. You got a giant boner for Lacey Evans. Give her a better insult. Give her some big girl words. Like, come on. Make her do something. So then Lacey goes on and says that a lady shall be champion. And then Lacey says that she wants a shot at the Raw Women's title, since Lacey is officially a member of Monday Night Raw as a result of the shakeup. Alrighty. So then Lacey goes on and says that a lady can teach a man a thing or two. And then Lacey says that she and Natalya will face each other in a #1 contenders match, where the winner will begin the next shot at the Raw Women's Championship. Yes, because the Raw and Women's, SmackDown Women's titles are not unified. They're both separate belts. So when Becky defends the title, she has to go double duty and defend both. Probably back to back. So yeah, Becky's gonna pull some double duty. And there's a good chance Becky could enter Mania 36 still with both titles. Because it's been rumored that at Mania 36, Becky Lynch will be facing Ronda Rousey for the title at WrestleMania. They didn't say if it was going to be for one title or both titles, but I imagine it's going to be for a title. Probably going to be both. But yeah, so yeah, if you're wondering how long Ronda's going to be off, they're saying Ronda's going to be off till the Royal Rumble. So yeah, Ronda's probably going to end up winning the 2020 Women's Royal Rumble. So we already know who's going to win probably like almost 9 months in advance. Joy. So anyway, to the #1 contenders match. Highlights in the match. Natalya's atomic slam followed by her basement dropkick was good along with Natalya's discus clothesline. Natalya's double leg takedown was good along with her basement baseball slide. Lacey's leg sweep takedown was also good along with her knee drop. Natalya's arm drag was good along with her sharpshooter, but Lacey would fight to cause a rope break. Lacey then hits the women's right on Natalya. To the match ending, Lacey hits a moonsault, had great athleticism, immediately flips and then hits it. Very great athleticism from Lacey. Lacey Evans gets the 3 count for the win. By the way, this is her official singles in-ring debut. So not bad. Not bad debut. She's got a lot to learn, but not bad. So yeah, Lacey Evans will be officially getting a shot at Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's title. Probably going to be at the next Saudi Arabia show, which they haven't done any advertising for it. They haven't even announced the name for it, so it's probably going to be a house show. But yeah. So yeah, we got Becky Lynch and Lacey Evans, the 2 females that suck ass at name calling, that are going to be battling for the Raw Women's title. Yay. Actually, I have no problem with it, as long as you can give them a better fucking insults than fucking nasties and weirdos and dopes. Like, those insults are fucking weak as shit. So then next up we get to our main event, the 6-man tag match. We have the team of Drew McIntyre, Bobby Lashley, and Baron Corbin against Seth Rollins, Universal Champion Seth Rollins. He comes out with a really good pop. Then we get boring fuckface Roman Reigns. He comes out, same boring entrance as before. And boring fuckface got a modest pop. There was like a few boos and a few cheers, but it was mainly a quiet reaction. Either A, the fans have finally cued in on how to make Vince not shove Roman Reigns down our throat and not give Roman a reaction. Or B, Vince McMahon is very good at muting the crowd. Take your pick, folks, LOL. And the third man on their team is someone that will be going from SmackDown to Raw, so a mystery partner. And this mystery partner is AJ Styles. Oh, man. So SmackDown is looking in bad shape, because now AJ's on Raw, where his talents will be wasted. But it's not like we didn't see this coming. Oh, wait. I predicted AJ Styles would go to Monday Night Raw as a result of shake-up back in December in my predictions video for 2019. I predicted that. Yeah, that was a 2-part prediction, because I also predicted Seth Rollins is going to go to SmackDown. But that's probably not going to happen since Seth is Universal Champion. Hey, at least I got 1 out of 2. Hey, 1 out of 2 ain't bad. But yeah, anyway, to the matchup. Highlights and Roman fails in the match. Shields wishbone split was pretty good, because Seth was mainly carrying Roman with it. Roman strikes looked like garbage. AJ's dropkick was good. Roman's selling looked like dog shit. along with Roman's. We'd also get the return of Roman's 10 clotheslines of shit in the corner. Drew's overhead belly to belly was good, along with his Glasgow kiss. And of course, there were kickouts being spammed because, you know, it's not a Roman Reigns match without spamming the living shit out of kickouts. Drew's standing suplex is good. Baron's chokeslam backbreaker was good too, along with Seth's blockbuster. AJ's 2 payaway kicks are good, along with his Claymore and Drew's overhead belly to belly. We'd also get Roman's BS Superman comeback, the punch, the kick, the Samoan drop, the drive-by. Roman's stupid man punch was stupid, along with Roman's drive-by, which looked like crap. Seth's suicide dive was good. Bobby's twisting waist lock was good, but Seth would break up the pin with a stomp. Roman would then go and hit a spear, and then AJ would finish it off by hitting the phenomenal forearm on Bobby Lashley. AJ Styles gets the 3 count for the win. So AJ's victorious, and at least AJ took the 3 count for the win, and not Roman. That's alright, I'll take that. So yeah, and that's how we end Raw. And Raw ended 4 minutes early. So yeah, there's some stuff there. But yeah, so yeah, they could have done something or had a longer commercial break or make us some longer, but yeah, it is what it is. So to my Raw review, so to the rating, I mean, pretty meh show. It was pretty meh. I mean, it's a shake-up. See, we got new names and new places. But yeah, overall rating, 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10. It was pretty meh. Wasn't a good show, but it wasn't terrible at least. They at least gave me a half-decent show for my birthday, so that's all. That's okay. But yeah. And oh, by the way, Undertaker is officially back full-time. What the fuck? Why is Undertaker back on a full-time contract? Because Vince McMahon's rebuilding solution is simple. Get older. Vince, that's not how a rebuild works. That's the opposite of a rebuild. A rebuild means to get younger, not older. It's the other way around. I guess this shows how out of touch Vince McMahon is. Like, why the fuck is Undertaker back full time? Because he's under full-time contract now. It's like, why? Like, the man's not young. He's like 54. He's in his mid-50s. He's well out of his prime. Like, Taker should not be in the ring right now. He should be retired. He should have retired 7 years ago after Mania 28 when he went 20-0. That was the perfect time to retire. Taker should not be in the ring. What is wrong with you, Vince? It's obvious that he overpaid the shit out of Undertaker. And if anyone's wondering, that whole Brock Lesnar contract thing, yeah, that was real. Because Brock Lesnar got in another fight with Vince McMahon. They got in a yelling match backstage because nobody told Brock that he was in the main event. Because Brock does not watch Raw when he's not there. So Brock came into MetLife on the day of Mania thinking he was in the main event of Raw Mania. Only to find out he wasn't and that the women were. And Brock got pissed. And Brock said that he wasn't going to wait all night to compete. And then Brock told Vince that he was going to be opening the show against Seth Rollins. And yet, as predicted, Brock actually did not stay for the end of the show. Because after Brock lost to Seth Rollins, Brock immediately left via helicopter to go to Vegas. And oh, by the way, Brock did not sign a new contract. So yes, it has happened. Brock has once again pulled a 2004 and left for UFC. So Brock Lesnar is gone. Again. And unlike 2004, this time, it looks to appear to be for good. But don't worry, WWE. You have a chance to rebuild still with those 2 massive losses, with those 2 big L's. You still have a chance to rebuild from the ground up. You just need the right people, and you're losing Dean Ambrose. You're losing Dean Ambrose. The Dean Ambrose contract thing is actually real, and Dean is leaving. Oh god, the worst case scenario has played out for WWE. One of their top stars in Dean Ambrose is leaving. This is actually real now. Because Vince offered Dean a contract where Dean would be making $7 million a year, so they were willing to overpay Dean Ambrose. And Dean has denied the contract. I think AEW has also thrown Dean the same contract. Dean also denied it. So is Dean going to go to Ring of Honor instead, or Impact, or New Japan, or is Dean just going to retire? A lot of questions there. So it looks like Dean Ambrose is going to be gone. And oh, by the way, Sunday there's going to be a WWE Live special on the WWE Network of the Shield's last chapter. So we will get the Shield team up one last time. Again. So it looks like Fastlane, they were full of shit. But yeah, I think I've gone on long enough with this Raw rant. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Which Raw superstars will go to SmackDown Tuesday? We're gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, hope everyone's a great day, and yeah, peace out.